Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back. Last episode, we had a meeting and a fight. And the Navis Nobilite, very concerned about Cassia. They want to take Cassia back. And we won't have a navigator. So she's under my protection as of right now. But she does want to speak to me. So first thing, we are going to go over and see what she wants to say. I mean, maybe she does want to leave. I hope not. She is down in this lower bridge area. So let's come on down here. And I believe... yeah, she's right here. Hello, Cassia, my dear. How are you feeling?
It is so fortunate you have come. I admit I was seeking you out myself. After the events on Dargonus, it felt like an anthracite grey mantle had dropped on my shoulders. I spent a long time thinking about our very first meeting and what happened next. I cannot wait to shake off this dreary color. It was very naive of me to follow in the footsteps of the man who raised me in a gilded cage. And I was deaf to the needs of my own house. But you opened my eyes. As the future Novateur, I must gain wisdom to restore House Orselio to its former glory, no matter the cost. Thank you. It will be an honor to keep guiding your vessel through the Sea of Souls, for as long as the needs of our dynasties are aligned.
Oh, fantastic. I was a little bit worried that she would want to leave, because she would feel bad, not want to put us in any more, drama and such. Well, I hope you're feeling a little safer now that Elena Orselio has been executed.
On the contrary, Lord Captain.
Uh-oh.
The mere thought of what happened tightens a grey-blue slip noose around my throat. To realize, again and again, how fervently your subjects hate you. I am sorry, Lord Captain. I should not have darkened your colors with my own struggles.
You never mentioned to me the Stairway Atlas when we met.
I would never reveal this secret to an outsider. But you have come to my aid more than once already. The Starway Atlas is a sacred artifact of House Orselio. It helps our navigators chart a course through the warp. This crystal, the Atlas, has been inside me for as long as I can remember, giving me strength. But the others... I noticed the renegades in the palace were choked by ashen ghosts of despair when we met face to face. I swear the ghosts were reaching for their atlases.
So, the Atlas is some kind of crystal that's implanted in the navigators of House Orselio?
But my Atlas is much more powerful than the others.
I see.
It's the Atlas of Tisiphone herself. That is what people have whispered behind my back my whole life, although no one knew for certain. But I always suspected. I simply did not wish to admit it to myself. When the dark blue ice of my soul made Felek's heart stop on Urak 5, I instantly knew. And by then there was no sense in lying to myself.
Certain navigators in your house fear the Atlas's powers. Why is that?
Certain navigators in my house have tried to kill me more than once. But the tales of Tisiphone's brutality, I am beginning to wonder. What if they are all true? What if I will be a new tormentor to those who serve me?
Oh, I don't think you have that in you, my dear. Thank you for telling me all of this. It helps me to understand. There's a lot that I don't know still.
Thank you for listening. have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
Oh, any time, my dear. I believe we may have some things we can sell to the factotum here and get our ship an upgrade. Let's see what we've got. We want to check the Imperial Navy because they're the ones that give me the ship parts. I think our space battles are going to become a little bit more of a challenge now. Let's trade. Hide the untradeable. Oh, look. We can trade all of this. We'll select everything that's tradable. We'll get 2,000. So let's go ahead and go back. And I believe we do have some options. Current one gives 80. This one gives 95. Yes, please. The Void Shield Array currently gives 80. The new one gives 120. Okay. Those are not upgrades. Fantastic, though. We did get some. Glad that we checked. The next thing we need to do is check our journal. We do have an issue with Zachary Weiss down in the Astropathic Chapel here on the ship. Something's concerning him. We do have some warp stuff happening in here. This isn't good. Can't have this on the ship. Let's see if we can find Zachary. There he is. Alright, let's speak with him. An unpleasant heaviness grows in your head as if a vice were slowly tightening its grip on your mind. The choir master is kneeling, his burnt-out eyes peering into the void. He raises his head and you see a weary old man, weak and frightened. He whispers, "She is here. Adeline has returned. She's asking me for help. But you scare her. She's hiding from you. You will not harm her, will you?" Oh dear, we've been down here, had a fight, tried to get rid of all of his ghosts before. So apparently we were not successful. And now we just got hit. From every direction, every shadow, comes playful, girlish laughter. At times it transforms into an old man's rueful weeping, at other times into a deep growl of annoyance. The sounds form cold, malicious words. The sorrow will be eternal. Ah, crap. Argenta's scornful laughter cuts through the sinister whispers. Sorrow? To perceive corruption is a triumph, for once you perceive it, you can eradicate it. Coward, blasphemous spawn, I hear your voices and I follow the trail. Choir master, what's going on? Weiss says nothing. His otherworldly gaze is directed through you and past you to a spot further inside the chapel. His lips silently whisper a name over and over. All right, we need to find Adeline, apparently. This guy is not going to be any help. The shadows croak hoarsely in an old man's voice. Why do you seek his redemption? He is always a terrible leader and talentless mentor. He's doomed everyone. An indigent tremble grows into a roar of righteous condemnation. He was arrogant, having no notion of his own wretchedness. He did not put faith in the Emperor, but instead believed himself to be invincible. The voice grows weaker. It's now a young man's. And he paid for his mistake with our lives. It was cruel and painful. The voice grows heavy with a metallic clang. We begged him to reconsider, but he took our minds away. The shadow's speech is gentler now and more feminine. But we were loyal to him regardless. We tried to save him, even though he did not save us. The voice becomes cold, resonating with sorrow from beyond the world. He is guilty. All right, I have a feeling those are clues. Let's go here. See if there's somebody for us to talk to. Perhaps up top. Yes. Wait. No, it's not these guys. This one. Okay, that was just warp stuff. Maybe that was her and she ran away? So all these, this is a puzzle. I have no idea. Okay. Let's click on this one. Oh, shoot. Alright, Cabela has an injury. Everybody else, oh, so does Argenta. So that was a trap. This one did nothing but void stuff. This one was a trap. Okay, that's the one we already did. Oh, no it wasn't. We didn't do that one. Okay. Ah, dang it. So that didn't work. Okay, we've got another one here. Alright, that was a trap, that was a trap. That one wasn't a trap. Oh, now this one lit up. Ah, dang it. Let's come down and talk to him. I have no idea. Look at all the damage we're taking. He mutters incoherently, consumed by his frightful reverie. Let's talk to the shadows. What twisted creature are you? I am the victims. I am the murdered innocents. I am his guilt. How do I find Adeline? Adeline? She's here. In the shadows. Alright, he's not going to help us at all. But these were traps. Do this again, I'm going to get damaged again. Okay, no, I'm not. Here. Okay. So that one and the other one up top did not damage us. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, now that one went away. This one looks new. Is that new? No. I think that was a trap and that was a trap. Let's try this one again. Okay, now we're going to do this one. Because that one was a trap last time. But this one doesn't have the void stuff around it. Oh, no, it did. Okay. So now it's only Weiss and the trap. Or is that different? Anise. Okay. Now we've got... Let's talk to him again. Oh my god. Okay, that's not helpful. That's a trap. That's a trap. Okay, let's go back up here. We have to start over again. Oh, this is different. Oh, that's a trap. He's telling me it's a trap. Alright. And that one was a trap. That one is a trap. And this one was a trap. Not this time. Alright. I seem to recall that one was a trap. God dang it. Alright. We're going over here. Okay. This ghost was sent to confound us. Direct your steps away from it. Direct your steps away from it. What the heck does that mean? This is really, confusing. That was the trap. Oh, you're not going to tell us anything. Here. And this one. Okay, that was a trap. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. What do we do next? I just saved, so I don't have to go through all that again. Which one is it? Okay, we're going to try the one right next to him. I found it. We have to banish the ghost. There she is. The ghost stares at Weiss mournfully. The muffled sob coming from the apparition almost seems to take physical form as it drifts toward the choirmaster and envelops him. Weiss blocks your path, extending his arms in a gesture that both calls for restraint and pleads for mercy. Do not harm her, please. The poor girl is frightened. Let me talk to her. No. Well, iconoclast option, I have to do this. Touch Wise's hand. It's not her. You cannot wallow in your own guilt forever. There are people out there, and in here, who depend on you. Living people. Weiss's expression is a mixture of pain, horror, and grief. He lowers his arms slowly. I know, your ladyship, I know. It's not Adeline, but an echo of the one who devoured her soul. I just wanted to see her again, hear her voice again. With jerky movements, as though shaking off shackles of ice, he picks up his staff. Ghost of my failure, now is your time to vanish. Weiss's breathing is labored. Thank you, your ladyship. The burden was too heavy for me to bear. On the verge of fainting, he musters the last of his strength to sit down on the steps. Are you going to be all right? After a long silence, he says in a hollow voice, In a bodily sense, yes, your ladyship. So, what exactly was that? A reckoning, Lord Captain. A reckoning for my great arrogance. Demons have been pursuing me for years, following my scent, sending me messages, hunting me. And now they have me. The entities that manifested here during the ritual were banished, but a lingering echo of their presence has latched onto the shadows. It has sprouted in the darkness and pounced upon my mind. But why would they pursue you? I'm guilty. I wronged them. I had been promised a great future at the Scholastica Psychana, for my talents were exceptional, but fate would not have it. Instead of serving on Holy Terra, I ended up here in the expanse, where barely a gleam of Astro-Minican reaches. My pride took a heavy blow, but my spirit was not cowed. I set about to assemble a choir unlike any seen here. A mighty, resonant, astounding choir. Lady Theodora expended tremendous resources bartering with captains and governors to procure astropaths of my choosing. I brought together talents and budding geniuses under my authority. They were to ensure that I would make a triumphant comeback. And they could do that for me. That team of brilliant astropaths whose talents were honed to perfection. Adeline, Annis, Antonius, every one of them surpassed myself as I used to be. I saw that my time was coming, and I lied when I told you it was Lady Theodora who had forced us to go through the ritual. The idea was mine. When in her paranoia her ladyship set out to find spies aboard the ship, I made her an offer. A ritual that would give her the names in exchange for my fledgling's freedom and my own. It was a good deal. She was willing to trade 7 astropaths for the names of traitors, and I doomed them all. My pride killed them. Well, now I know the truth. Well, it is for the best. I can no longer carry this burden alone. With Lady Theodora dead, the thought of my crime being forgotten, erased from history, is unbearable. I want to be judged and condemned. Oh. Okay. Gosh, I can outright condemn him to death. I could forgive him. Do I really believe that's the end, though? Or is his ego gonna come back full force? 'Cause now he needs new people to help him. Oh, gosh. Alright. I'm gonna say number 1. 'Cause that's just something Anya would say. You have already condemned yourself to years of torment. I cannot give you a new punishment, only forgiveness. And you must forgive yourself. The choir master raises his grief-stricken face. The droplets of blood trickling from under the bandage land on the deck. Your words are medicine for my soul, your ladyship. After a moment's hesitation, the old man holds out his staff to you. Please, take it. This mighty instrument is the last reminder of Adeline and the others. It was with this that I performed the ritual. I have no right to carry it any longer, and would like it to be yours. A reminder of the painful lesson my pride has taught me. Oh, very cool. I think. Ooh. Okay, so that basically is the same one almost that I have. This new one, allies of this staff's wielder have their dodge increased by my willpower bonus. Fantastic, I'll take it. And we leveled up. All right, everybody. Wow, this was really an interesting episode. I can't believe we figured it out. Well, it was all by chance, I have to admit. I had no idea what I was doing. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. Please give a like and subscribe. Hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.